Welcome to this video on the architecture of chaos. We will explore how toxic management intentionally engineers failure and how technical staff experience opposing psychological outcomes, entrapment or liberation, depending on their responses. To understand this, we look at the three veils model: Ahamkara, the ego; Avidya, the technical blindness; and Maya, the illusion. Together, these elements are governed by karma, the rebound effect of cause and effect in the workplace. Ahamkara manifests as ego-driven management. This includes imposing convoluted, useless visions, hijacking consensus to falsely accuse staff, creating arbitrary structural mandates, and orchestrating hostage meetings that serve no functional purpose. Avidya represents technical blindness used to weaponize confusion. It manifests through irrelevant technical demands, feigned ignorance during crises to avoid accountability, and the systematic deflection of architectural failures onto competent staff. Maya involves the performative illusions of management. This includes mandatory tracking of useless spreadsheets, the creation of synthetic paper trails to justify bias, and holding projects in a performative bubble to mask actual failures. When these three veils intersect, they create a toxic center. Here, ego drives ignorance, and ignorance necessitates illusion. This convergence results in the absolute structural stagnation of core departmental initiatives. Consider the developer profile of Megalice. As a passive, mid-level contributor, she attempts to work diligently within the system. However, her passive compliance makes her vulnerable to the architecture's toxicity and downward blame shifting. This creates an infinite gaslight loop. Because the environment is governed by Avidya, any managerial misunderstanding is twisted into a failure on the developer's part, conditioning them for constant, crippling anticipatory stress. In contrast, look at Rahbert. As a developer who refuses to engage with corporate Maya, he employs karmic insulation. He focuses on selfless, honest technical labor and stays outside the influence of these mandated illusions. Rahbert uses a firewall of autonomy. When faced with malicious inputs or blockers, he ignores the useless tasks and reroutes his work. By moving processes locally or bypassing sabotage, he ensures his work remains functional. This diagnostic matrix shows the anatomy of corporate karma. While the entangled developer remains bound to the gaslight loop, the liberated developer maintains cognitive peace and structural independence despite the toxic environment. Ultimately, the manager faces their own karmic rebound. By engineering an environment of deceit, they trap themselves in long-term project failure, while the autonomous developer achieves success by remaining detached from the chaos.